Hey everyone, it is Rebecca Halliday from Riverbend Community School, aka Riverbend Reba. It is a rainy Saturday. I have my Love Yourself First sweater on, and I'm here to do a little video for you about what you need in your basket or for home when you're going to be doing digital reading classes with me. Also, these are just wonderful tools that are tactile, hands-on, and when you learn to read with me, things have to be really engaging and really fun, and kids need to be able to move things and touch things and have things to look forward to while they take on the monumental task of learning to read. So, here's what is in my basket. And the fun news is, except for the iPad, I'm going to be giving away one of these beauties next week, and I will explain more in a little bit. It's pouring rain behind me. So I'm at my location, which is in the old Gunningsville School here in Riverview, New Brunswick. We are currently in the middle of, the coronavirus. We here in New Brunswick are in phase orange, which means we have limited access to family and friends and people, and we are wearing masks. So I am launching a digital reading class, but this video will be useful in years to come because I want to explain what you need to have at home so you can follow along in your reading program with me. So the first thing we always want to have is a fun pen or pencil, preferably pencil, because we do want to work on correcting mistakes and making sure we are doing our best writing when we are working on our skills. Fun pen or pencil. Preferably pencil, number one. Number two, trusty old highlighter. Any color will do. The magic of highlighting things is still wonderful for kids of any age. Another thing you want to do is have a trusty stack of index cards, okay? Dollar store, can't go wrong. Stock up if I don't get there first and buy all of them up. I constantly have thousands of index cards, okay? These are gonna be for word study when you miss a word during your reading. This is an iPad. I use this primarily for, well, many things, but for the reading class, if you can have a device, even an old iPhone, that has what's called the Magnetic ABC app as a tool that you will use, that you can have in your hand so you're not following along. So if you're following along on a laptop or you're following along on the iPad, you want to have a secondary device that has the Magnetic ABC app on it. So let me show you this app because it's really wonderful and it's in place of actual magnetic letters. Obviously, you can use magnetic letters, but they can be a little bit tricky and a little bit disorganized and they get thrown all over the place. So here's the Magnetic ABC app. It is free, people. I talk about it a lot. Look, it has all kinds of funky backgrounds. Now, for kids with processing stuff or learning disability or visual processing issues or dyslexia, etc., a plain background is often better than one of these patterned backgrounds because it becomes really hard to see the letters. So I'm going to show you this. This is free. The app looks like, this little guy right here, okay? And it's called Magnetic ABC. Go to your app store, boom. So the magic happens when we are doing word study and they need to build their words. So saying, moving, seeing. So if I have a word up on the screen, say the word is, let's do something very easy, cat. Here's how it works. You're gonna wanna go k, a, t, cat. And they can change the colors of these letters too, which is kind of fun. So say they want to change it to a color that stands out, get rid of that C. Something that really stands out, cat. Then you take the little broom and you sweep it away. The trick is when we are building words, and I'll coach you throughout the reading sessions with me, that when you build words, you say the sounds as we pull the letters. D, aw, g, dog. Sweep. Okay, so Magnetic ABC on the iPad. That's item number 4. Next in my basket of tricks, a Boogie Board, which yes, I will be giving away in my super fun giveaway. I've never done one of those before and I'm all excited. So Boogie Boards are really cool. Here's how these work. This is just another tactile, fun, buy-in kind of thing. If you can see it, okay. This is where kids are going to, if I dictate a word, if the word is swim, s, ooh, eh, swim. Boop. There goes. Boogie Board. That is my 5th item. The next item that I really want a kiddo to have is a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. These ones I really love because they have the dotted lines just like that paper, okay? Because a lot of our kids are not mastering their handwriting. It's atrocious. We need to really work on fixing that and really work on handwriting because there's a brain connection and we want to send the right message to our brain when we're forming letters and words. And that happens a lot through our handwriting. So we will work every week on handwriting. So this type of whiteboard, you can get these at Scholar's Choice. I'm sure you can order them on Amazon. It's an Expo brand whiteboard. So try finding one that has the plain white side, but then the dotted lines so we can talk about uppercase and lowercase and not going below the red line. Whiteboard. That too will be in the giveaway basket. Fun. Okay, the next thing, a clipboard. And this is going to be an example of their dictation sheet, which you will print off from my website, okay? So these will be included for free. This is when we do our dictation, when we do our SOS spelling, and we do, our what says drill, SOS, and our dictation. Having to have a fancy clipboard, you can bling it all out, make a craft out of it, do something fun. And then the other magical tool here, I showed you that fun cat pen. This, my friends, is an erasable pen and kids love it because it's something fun that they're like, I'm allowed to use a pen, but it erases, okay? So a clipboard, erasable pen will be in your care pack. These are also at Scholar's Choice. You can also order them online. They are made by Pilot. Friction, Frixion ball pen, okay? Then the last 2 items. Something tactile. Again, my favorite place on earth, the dollar store. This is a glitter piece of paper. It doesn't have to be this because some kids don't like glitter. They get stressed about the glitter getting all over them. It could be shelf liner that has something that has some texture to it underneath. It could be a slice of carpet. Anything that has texture that they can feel under their fingers, okay? That's the other piece. And last but not least, PlayDoh. Good old PlayDoh. Have a few different colors if you want. We do this for our three-part drill where they smash the letter name, the letter sound, and a keyword, and it's just fun. It's also great as a little fidget tool for them to squeeze when we are done, and we know that fidgets work really well when it's a quiet, not super messy one. So PlayDoh is a good one for that. And then the last thing you're gonna want is a fun basket for them to keep it in. So when it comes time for their session, they put it all in here and they are ready to go. Oh, one more thing. This might be controversial. However, I am not above buying my way into a child's heart with candy. Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about refined sugar for kids. But if it's not candy, it can be a bag of chips, it can be a piece of gum, it can be a organic stevia sweetened piece of Lily's chocolate, whatever floats your boat, an apple, whatever. Just something that they can have in their baskets that's special for just their tutoring sessions that they get to have it as a little incentive to come do their session on their computer or on their iPad. And then when I say during the session, okay, everybody, let's have a little piece of something to reward ourselves for all that hard work, because they are working really hard. So something that is a fun buy-in during their session, okay? So in terms of the giveaway for the basket, I will post that a little bit later because I will be using this video just to show people what they always will have in their baskets for tutoring. But that is what a Reba tutoring bucket looks like. So I invite you to go get those items before you start your tutoring sessions, because they really, really are necessary. Oh, there's an item I'm missing. My goodness. I'm super glad I thought of this. I don't have them with me. They're little chips. They could be little pieces of pasta. It could be dry beans. It can be little tiny poker chips. I have them over there, but I don't want to run over and pick them up. It's just little plastic chips that they push for the sounds that are in words, or the syllables that are in words, okay? So something that they can move, that they can keep in a very clear container, that they will use for their phonemic awareness drills. So for example, if I say, the cat sat on the rat, probably the cat sat on the mat is more likely. However, they would push a chip, the cat sat on the rat, and they would tell me how many words are in a sentence. That's something we do every class. So something small that they can push and manipulate, okay? And be creative about that. There's a fly in here. My goodness, it's October and there's a fly. Thank you for listening. Get your kid a treasure box of goodies before we start tutoring. I can't wait to begin this digital reading journey with you at home. Bye.